Hi guys and welcome to this episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. Today we are going to be reacting to this article from Zemani's blog where they are talking about a comparison between Arya, Starr, Tiwa Savage and Libianca. Is it a worthy comparison? Should it even be made? We're going to read the article and find out. Hi Ambassador.
Hello, people. Shiva Ambassador again doing this thing.
So I'll just go on to read the article. They say value goes beyond numbers and awards. No matter the numbers Libianca and Arya Starr make now, it will be absolute crazy to compare them to Tiwa Savage. No matter the award they win now, it will be funny to compare them to Tiwa Savage. Numbers can be gotten by anyone. Awards can be won by just anyone. But you see, doing great music for over 10 years, not everyone can. How many artists came after Tiwa Savage and are no longer there? How many artists leave great record labels and still survive? How many artists go through a scandal and still survive? Surviving as an artist when there was little or no support from the internet is not easy. We all joke at times, but truth remains truth. It is disrespectful to compare Tiwa to these two. The young shall grow, give them time to grow. Do you think if Arya and Libianca remain active after 10 years, we won't celebrate them? We will. While celebrating young talent, don't make them feel like they have arrived already. You unconsciously instill a feeling of laziness in them. You make them feel like they have arrived. This is the bad thing about overhype. If Arya stops music today, in 2 years everyone will forget her. She got zero evergreen songs. If you play stability after 2 years, no one will dance. Music is evolving. Libianca is even better. Her song People is not just a hit, but it is evergreen. While promoting this young talent, let's tell them the truth. Numbers and awards doesn't make you a great artist. We got Indian artists with over 500 million views on songs but no value. Young talents like this one should work extra hard and constantly upgrade their craft. The competition in the music market is crazy. What do you think about this article, Ambassador?
Yeah, so it's something I've always said, but also there's this level of responsibility which the writer is giving the fans, which fans don't have that responsibility. We are not trying to raise you, we are not trying to mentor you. By we, I don't mean as me, because I work behind the scene artist, so I'm trying to do that. I don't expect fans who you are even saying that in 2 years' time nobody will know her. This fan, nobody even knows him, nobody will even know him till he dies. So what's the interest in making sure that people know her for the next 10 years? He has no interest invested in that like that. He might be a fan and he wants her to succeed, but he's not that much invested to want to make sure that she succeeds at all costs, to help to raise her. You like her because she's up there. She's no longer up there, you look for someone else to like. That's just it. So it's in your interest to like whoever is up there, but it's not your interest to make sure that you stay up there. That's for her management and her family members to sort that out. So that there are lots of things which he's saying, which some should go to our management, some should go to the fans, but I don't feel like addressing all of this to the fans. Maybe it's not necessary, maybe it's not even relevant to them. They will not listen to things like that because it's not really their concern as to. Now, regards to Tiwa, the comparison being made, yeah, it's very valid to say consistency and should I call it longevity of service counts or something in entertainment. But we cannot speak to the future. We can only just say that based on this indicator we can see, or this trend, the way she moves, we think that, or we hope that she's going to be relevant for the next 10 years, ceteris paribus, if everything goes right. But we cannot speak into the future as to will she be there the next 10 years, will she not be there? Is some people, they praise him. I mean, people were praising Michael Jackson when he was 3 years old. That did not stop Michael Jackson from singing Thriller. That did not stop him from singing We Are the World. That did not stop him from singing in We Are the World. That did not stop him from here. But he was being praised as a wonderful kid from 2 years, I don't know what, 5 years old, 10 years old. So that's part of the challenge which makes them different. That's why people give them the godlike status, because they have to do extraordinary things, like despite people praising you, despite people should I call it looking up to you and treating you like you are very special and you have arrived, you have to internalize that success, stabilize yourself, and then humble yourself enough to stay in the process and get even bigger. But if you cannot do that, then you're not worth the support and the, should I call it, the idolization or the status which you are given as a star. A star is because you are up there, you are in the sky, you are a star. But if you are down here with us, then you're just a bulb. We don't need to respect you that much. So, to me, it's relevant things being said. Some of the advice should go to our management. Some to the fans, like, yeah, all some of these comparison at times is counterproductive. You cannot really tell fans what to do. Fans will do what fans want to do. What you can control is the artists and their management. Those are the things you can really control. So I think, yeah, there are valid points being raised, but yeah, from my opinion, I think fans will do what fans do. People like the Libianca and the Arya Stars just have to control themselves enough to keep working, be consistent, and then get there. Now, the issue of internet, I don't even think Tiwa Savage is one of those people when you are comparing Tiwa Savage and a recent artists, you will say they have it better because of internet. Tiwa Savage also came in the internet era. It's true that, okay, the internet was not as popular and things were not as vulgarized as now, but still there was internet. So she also benefited some of the should I call advantages of the internet. Not as much as the Arastas and the Biancas, but even those who come 10 years from now after that, they also benefit even more. So it only gets better. And you just have to make the most of your time and try to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah, so I just want to read that paragraph about internet.
So your sound.
So the paragraph about internet, it says surviving as an artist when there was little or no support from the internet is not easy. Yeah, so I feel like Tiwa Savage had, yeah, I think she had a more recent career relative to the Banj, Two Face.
There was a strong internet presence when she was blowing up.
Yeah.
Not as strong as now, but there was a strong.
Yeah. I mean, but I would not refuse that things are those two, like I remember one time we was speaking about like comparing Libianca to somebody who is just a Cameroonian growing up in Cameroon and trying to make music. It's a different situation from a Libianca. But Tiwa Savage too went out of the country, came back. So like they almost have.
And she did not blow up. She did not blow up. Then she came back.
Yeah. So I'm like, they also had that opportunity.
All had advantages.
Yes, they also had.
I always tell people like nobody cares to know if your father is Dangote or your father is Mr. Uche behind the street. All we need to know is you just do how can I even say, assess your life and say my father is Dangote or my father is Mr. Uche. I want to go to Harvard. What do I have to do? Either as Mr. Uche's son or as Dangote's son, you just do what you have to do to get to Harvard. That's just it. To say this one had the advantage and that is not very relevant. He's there, yes, so what? But now this is what you have to do it and move on.
Yeah, and another thing which you mentioned was you cannot put that much responsibility on the fans. Like one of the previous topics which we spoke about of people baby mama drama or people bringing their private life to the scene. Like people just want to be entertained. People just look at people's personal life.
Their lives are already as hard enough as they are. So the only thing they have is that entertainment.
Yeah, most people go to the internet or watch news or for distraction from their own life. So it's like they don't have much room for sympathizing with other people.
You cannot tell me to be struggling first to raise my 8 children at home, then I have to come and struggle to raise you two on the internet. Why? How?
Yeah, so it's just left for the fan, like I said, the fan and their management to see how to take that advice into consideration, because like that's something that I feel like a lot of our Cameroonian artists face, the overhyped syndrome, where they do one song and then they are hyped and then they feel like I've arrived and then they start behaving like I'm a star, wearing glasses, doing interviews, not wanting to greet people in places, not wanting to network, all those kind of things, feeling that kind of star presence, and which I think it really kills or hurts their career in its tracks. So definitely, hopefully their management or the artists themselves are listening, and I feel like I know somebody had commented that Libianca the people around her might not be the best influence. But I don't know. I just have a sense like she's okay. She'll
All
be
is going
okay.
well for now, so we cannot really judge the people around her. But it can get better, and I think it will get better as she gets better. So
Yeah.
let's give time.
Yeah, so let's see how it goes. But I'm really hopeful about Libianca. I'm really hopeful. Arya Starr, I mean, she has been doing good, big things for a while now. She has
And
been longer
we are
in the
very
game.
sure of Arya Starr's team, the Mavins, Don Jazzy. So
Yeah.
there I don't doubt.
Yeah, let's talk about our sponsors.
Yep, as usual. Most of the time, I mean, like I'm talking from a Cameroonian perspective. The large majority of the artists on Echo right now are Cameroonians, but it's bells for Africa. I mean, like parts of the team are in South Africa. Some of the people are from Zimbabwe. That have been tested in countries like Nigeria to be functional and things like that. So it's bell for Africa. So Arya Starr, you're very welcome to try to get in touch with your African fans. Jump on Echo.online. Echo.online is here to democratize the playing field for African artists. It's built by Africans for Africans. Just jump on Echo.online. It's very, very simple. We're talking about Arya Starr, Libianca, all of their management teams. These are things you look into. Jump on it when it's still new so that you could become the big thing as this site and this app grows. You see the power is in your hand. Just with your phone, create your profile. Share the link on all your social media handles. Get your fans to follow you on Echo.online. Don't just suffice that other platforms people come and like and comment. Here with Echo.online, there is a means to get them to buy things, purchase things, support your career directly. So how do you go about this? Once you have shared your profile link and you have a large following, let's say 5,000 followers on Echo.online, that's just like averagely, right? You get 1,000 people to buy your song, selling the song at 1,000 francs, that's maybe £1,000,000 you already have at hand. The £1,000,000 you could reinvest as an upcoming artist in Cameroon to do a lot of things for your career. Same thing with the big artists. You sell it at 5,000 francs, hopefully you have 100 million followers, and that's more money for you. Also, it's adapted to the payment methods of Africa. That means 80 to 90% of the Africans are not on Tidal and YouTube and on iTunes. They don't have the means of payment on those sites, so they cannot really buy music from there. But with Echo, you could stream your song directly. They can buy your music directly, play it on the site to avoid certain issues of piracy, and then you could withdraw your money directly. Take your phone to a mobile money kiosk, withdraw your money, and then reinvest it. You don't need to get people from America to withdraw money and send it to you with cost and all the risk involved. You reinvest in your career and build your career organically. You have 1,000 followers, you get maybe 1,000,000 francs, reinvest, have 2,000, reinvest, have 5. Before you know it, you are making 5 million, but just with your phone and you controlling your career. It's almost like you're assigned to a big level, because all of the advantages which artists and other big levels have, Echo.online can provide it for you. So jump on Echo.online now. It's early. Lots of features are under construction. I've been privy to behind the scene information and lots of interesting things. I mean, like, if you trust my word when it comes to music and things like that, you will jump on Echo.online and then share this with us later. So guys, jump on Echo.online, share the link with us on Chakara TV. We are going to do our best to push it on all our various platforms and the connects we have, because we are here to build the African entertainment ecosystem, and we all have to put our hands together. Artists included, media included, tech guys included, investors included. We all have to put our hands together to build a healthy ecosystem which will be beneficial for everybody. So share your success with us, and Ambassador said so.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Just My Opinion podcast. Thumbs up to this video. As usual, we always want to know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. Bye guys.